Alright. Let's get my shit started a little while I'm waiting on this fucking game to load. Gonna let my whole damn Discord server know that I'm streaming. For all of you watching this on YouTube, make sure you join the Discord. Link is in the whatever the fuck in my profile. It's somewhere in there. You'll figure it out. You should come join. It's fantastic. And you'll love it. Because, you know, I'm Papa Shadow. Everybody loves Papa Shadow. Everyone needs a little Papa Shadow in their life. YouTube celebrity, allegedly good gamer. Heavy on the allegedly. There we go. I mean, I like to think I am, but, you know, people say hurtful things, and it's really kind of, it ain't cool. Hey, Regan, welcome to the stream. Good to hear from you again. Sorry we couldn't play the other day. I want to make that right with you. Get your fucking sexy ass on some Phasmophobia. Because I gotta play with Rotten as well. I've been meaning to play with her as well. I gotta stop, you know, being sidetracked with a million other damn things going on. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Veteran Sergeant, because Ultramarines Veteran Sergeant is the only way to play. The greatest chapter in the Imperium. It's so cool. I'm glad they put a mod in where you get the proper fucking Phobos helmet. Alright. I ain't wasting time. Let's go throw some hands. Wait, do I have to... Oh, it's muted. That's what the fucking problem is. Like, I can't hear the damn game. Alright. Yeah, problem. You gotta be fucked up if you think I'm playing with other people. Fuck that shit. Let's do something I haven't done in a while. Let's fight the Trigon again. Fighting Trigon's great. Assuming the game doesn't crash halfway through. How have you been doing, Regan? It's good to hear from you again. We haven't spoken in a while. I haven't talked to a lot of people in a while. Fucking... Everyone started having a lot of bad days, like, one after another, and just a lot of people had to isolate themselves for a while. It sucks, but we all gotta deal with our own shit. Well, it's not like we're all going no contact. It's just, you know, shit's happening. Can't exactly be on Discord all day, every day if we got fucking stuff going on. Because, you know, some of us have lives and jobs and shit. Fucking losers. Yeah, see, fucking Regan being employed. People who've never fucking... Okay, I'm gonna turn down my headset a little bit here. That way I can hear myself talk. People who've never fucking seen me before are gonna think I'm just some fucking bum. I'm looking forward to the day where I can, you know, stop fucking working in the warehouse. I'll tell you what, I actually don't mind my job. Because my fucking, my boss, has let me start doing, you fucking bitch! He's let me start listening. He lets me have fucking earbuds in while I'm at work, so I just listen to fucking books the entire shift and lift boxes. It's great. Oh, there's a space marine up there. There you go. I'll give you a hand. Okay, I didn't really give you a hand at all, but it's all right. Hey, what up, boy? Oh my god, you're tearing shit up here. Alright, well, you have fun. I'm gonna go do the mission. When the fuck did I equip a plasma pistol? Oh, hey, guardsman. I can't fire this thing regularly. I gotta do this. That's fucking weird. I have to what the How did this mod make the fucking plasma pistol even more annoying? Actually, this is alright, actually. Goes down, whatever. Okay, yeah, never mind. This fucking plasma pistol's awesome. Forget what I said. I love it now. Holy crap. That's alright. I probably should have streamed a little earlier in the day. I got occupied with a million other damn things. Ugh. But I ain't doing nothing now, so I'm milking that watch time. I want to try and stream, if I can, at least once every other day. I want to try and get monetized for the end of the summer. And thankfully, fucking subscribers are awesome. Constantly watching my damn videos and shit. Keeping the playlists on there. Like, the fact that you guys, like, watch all my funny moment playlists, like, as a playlist and just go to sleep. Oh my god. I owe that to you guys for getting me the YouTube partnership. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Fuck you. Oh my god, this plasma pistol is so good. I hated it for a second. Oh my god, it's so awesome. It's way too damn weak in the main game, but in this one, it's fucking awesome. This is what a plasma pistol should be. You get hit with a plasma pistol, your entire fucking chest cavity is getting melted. In the fucking base game, it feels like I'm slapping him with a fucking pool noodle. It feels like I'm spitting on him. Fucking harsh language is more effective than that shit. Oh, I just realized I don't have any of the shitty classes. I got all my dudes. Check this out. All second company Ultramarines. Fuck yeah. Yo, if... There we go. See, I would really like to stop getting my fucking... I would really like to stop getting pieced up by a Trigon. That would just make my day. You ever watched Judge Dredd? Oh my god. The Stallone... Well, I've watched both of them. The Stallone one's ass, but the fucking Carl Urban one is so good. I've also read a couple of the comics, but that was a very, very long time ago. I barely remember anything from them. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you which ones I read. Whatever the hell my father used to have, he had a couple Dredd comics back in the day. I read some... I think it was a comic where he was fighting Judge Death. But I don't even remember what the hell happened. I remember liking it as a kid, but I was like fucking... like 10 years old. But yeah, the Carl Urban movie is awesome. I can't stand the fucking Stallone. I'll tell you what it is. I don't like Rob Schneider. It's not that he's a bad guy or anything, but like, he's not funny. And the fucking movie... It's like, oh, hey, it's Rob Schneider. He's funny. Don't you like Rob Schneider? Isn't this the funniest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life? No! It ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. In fact, I'm pissed. But yeah, Carl Urban one's fantastic, if I do say so myself. Stallone one definitely got the look right. Stallone got the chisel. Yeah. Stallone definitely looks better. It looks a lot, yeah, like you said, the look is definitely right. Carl Urban's a lot more of like a quote-unquote realistic Dredd. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I think for the kind of movie it was, the Carl Urban one does it better, because I don't think I would like I don't think I would like Carl Urban's Dredd if it looked like the Stallone one. He's a lot grittier of a character than the Stallone Dredd, so it fits. I don't know. The problem is, Dredd doesn't take his fucking helmet off. Like, he never took his helmet off. He never should take his helmet off. That was a whole thing. And just like, problem was they got Sylvester Stallone. You can't not show his face. My father loves that fucking movie though. He swears by the fucking Stallone one. He's like, this movie's awesome. It's a popcorn movie. But my father does not have good taste in things. I love my dad, but oh my god. Him and that goddamn Stallone Dredd movie. It's like, it's Rob Schneider, man. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there fucking... I got the fattest fucking frown on my face. Like the Patrick Stewart fucking angry meme. That's how I looked the entire fucking time watching it. There we go. What the fuck? Where are their guardsmen? Why are there guardsmen coming out of the fucking Tyranid tunnels? What the hell? Yeah, thank God that Trigon dug these bitches out. Where are my melta bombs, son? There was a frag grenade. I don't need that though. There we go. Don't fucking mind if I do. Give me this shit. I'll tell you what I like. I'm hoping that company that did like the Terminator game and the recent RoboCop game, the Rogue City one, I'm hoping that company does a Dredd game next. Because that's such an easy opportunity for good money. Because the Terminator, like Terminator Resistance, that game was great. And then RoboCop Rogue City was awesome. I love that fucking game. And I know the standalone DLC is coming out in, I think, next month. Early next month. You gotta get those guys to do a fucking Dredd game. Because they would do it respectfully. A Dredd game would be fucking great. All different firing modes of the Lawbreaker, the Lawgiver. That'd be cool. Be like the entire game centered around one gun, which I mean, obviously you could do like what RoboCop did, where you pick up like fucking the guns that creeps use and stuff. Judge Dredd on versus Death on PC. Yeah, I've heard of that game. I've never actually played. I wonder if it's on Steam. I may actually fucking have to buy that if it is on Steam. I would. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that after I get done with this stream here. But yeah, they gotta do. What the hell? It's not. Is it Taeon? Whoever the hell did the RoboCop game and the fucking Terminator Resistance game. Gotta get that team to do a Dredd game. It'll be fantastic. Ooh, it is on Steam? Oh, hell yeah. I'm buying that shit. I'm buying that shit tonight. Hell, you know what? I may stream it tomorrow. Actually, wait, no, I can't. The fucking, I'll stream it at some point, but, the, Horde mode comes out tomorrow, and you best believe I am fucking streaming modded Horde mode. Oh my god, the views. I will be streaming that shit all day. Nacon, I think. Yeah, it was something like that. I'm pretty sure. I think you're right. It's something like that. Point is, they're fantastic developers. Because they actually care about what they're making. I'd be curious to what kind of thing they make. If they make a Carl Urban style game or a fucking comic accurate one. I would kind of want them to do comic accurate. Because the Dredd comics are awesome. Like, Mega City 1 in the comics is just like, it's wacky, it's awesome, whereas like, if you made it like according to the Dredd movie, it would just be like all those mid-2000s military shooters. Not that I don't think it would be, you know, it would be great, obviously. It'd be fun to play. And would probably do the character justice, but, like, the city is a character in itself. Really? Where's this fucking power cell? Ooh, there you are. Give me this shit.
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good growth.
It's a lot of fucking yapping for two robot motherfuckers. I'd make a great Space Marine. I don't ask questions. I just want to kill shit. Actually, technically, I'd be a great Thunder Warrior. Because I'm I thrive on violence and I'm retarded. Bam, bam, bam. Who's next? Oh, fuck, that's a lot of people. Alright, let me steal this brain real quick. Where's your guilty pleasure movie? Guilty pleasure movie. I had to think about that one. Because I don't watch a lot of movies, and most of the movies I do... I don't watch a lot of movies because I don't like watching... I don't like sitting there, like, if movies suck. Oh, what the hell? I thought my game crashed for a second there. I was going to lose my fucking mind. Oh, what the hell? How do I have a... How am I red barring if I have a 9 ping? What the fuck kind of sense does that make? I don't know. See, the thing is, most of the movies I like are usually liked by most people. I don't have, like, a particularly... I mean, I do have certain movies that aren't liked by most people that I guess could be called guilty pleasure. Like, I'm not really ashamed of anything I like. I have to think about that one. I don't watch a lot of movies most days. I'll tell you one thing. The only thing I can really think of, and even then I'm not really... This isn't really guilty. I like the Thing 2011 prequel. I understand why a lot of people don't, but I think that movie is fucking fantastic. It's definitely not as good as John Carpenter's, but, like, as a prequel, it's one of the few, like... In the 2010, like, those 2010 remake movies were, like, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, the Rob Zombie Halloweens, a lot of them people did not like. And, you know, they fucking critique them a lot, and a lot of them just say they suck. Whereas the Thing 2011 was actually a really good fucking movie. It was well written, it respected the original, it didn't try to do its own thing, it didn't retcon anything stupid. I quite enjoyed that movie. I still watch it. There we go. So what the fuck was taking him so long? Yeah. Well, the Thing, the original, shame that we use practical effects that most... Yeah, I agree. The CGI being in the Thing, especially when the original was so well known for having such good practical effects, and then the prequel has a shitty CGI thing, which really, the CGI definitely could have been a lot better. But the writing is what saved that movie. It's a pretty well-written movie, and they respect the original a lot, which I think is cool. That'd probably be the only movie I consider a somewhat guilty pleasure, because, like, I kind of have to explain why I like it. It's like, yeah, it does a lot of things wrong, but it does enough right to where I still enjoy it. I love horror movies, though. Like, as much of a pussy as I am playing horror games, horror movies don't get to me at all. Well, the well-written horror movies. Like, I won't watch... Like, there's a lot of crappy horror movies out there that aren't worth a fuck. And also, I don't consider horror like, oh, my favorite horror movie is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is not a horror movie. It's a slasher movie. It's a subgenre of horror, but it's really not all that scary. Oh, the thing on PS2. Yeah, they released that game for the fucking the Thing remastered. That game was fucking cool. I never played that as a kid because I never played horror games as a kid, but it was pretty cool. It was honestly a little creepy. I was surprised at like how creepy that fucking game was. But yeah, like when I say horror, I mean like The Conjuring, The Nun. With I'll tell you, The Nun 2 and The Nun 1. I don't consider them guilty pleasures, but like that's another two movies that people seem to fucking hate that I love. I love the first. Well, I think The Nun 2 is not as good as the first one, but like the first Nun is awesome, and everyone I know hates that fucking movie. Everyone I know has so much bad things to say about that fucking movie. I like pretty much every movie in the Conjuring series, except for two. I think Annabelle Creation was kind of fucking boring. I didn't really care for it at all. I liked the first Annabelle, and I liked Annabelle Comes Home. I thought those two were really fucking good. Well, Annabelle, the first one was... I didn't think it was the best thing I ever watched, but it was definitely fun. Like, I definitely enjoyed the movie. I've watched it a few times. I've enjoyed it. Whereas, Annabelle Comes Home, oh my god, that movie's so fucking good. Like, that's like the only Annabelle movie that I think is on par with The Conjuring. The Blob was fucked up and had great crap. I've never seen The Blob. But yeah, the Conjuring series... Oh, okay, so I don't like Annabelle Creation, and I don't like The Curse of La Llorona. That movie was just terrible. That movie was boring, it sucked, the jump scares are crappy, and it was too damn dark. I understand movies have to have darkness for a little bit, but, like, this movie was just black. There was a jump scare that happened that I literally could not see because the movie was so goddamn dark. It's like, alright, come on, man. I can't see what the hell's happening. Like, stop with the fucking... Like, turn the brightness up. Have a character use a flashlight or some shit. But yeah, like, The Conjuring 1, The Conjuring 2, and The Devil Made Me Do It. Those are all fantastic movies. I enjoyed, The Nun 1, The Nun 2, I thought were fantastic. Apparently, is there like a fourth Conjuring coming out? I believe there is. Anyway, so moving on from The Conjuring, I like all those movies. Evil Dead is another one. Like, they have not made a bad Evil Dead movie. I love them all. Favorite's obviously Army of Darkness. That fucking movie. I love Army of Darkness. The Fly with... I don't think... I haven't seen The Fly either. Let's see. I seem to have like a phases with movies. Like, 1 minute I'll want to watch a fuckload of horror movies, and then like that'll be my craze for like 2 months. I'll be watching all horror movies. Then it'll be all war movies. Then it'll be all action movies. Like, I remember in like a week I marathoned all 4 John Wick movies. Then there is the Terminator movie. Well, the first 2. Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are 2 of my favorite movies ever. I love them. Those movies are just fucking fantastic. I'll tell you this. I have never seen a Terminator movie after Terminator 2. I have not seen a single one. And frankly, I have no interest in seeing any other Terminator movies. Yeah, I'll keep the Death Watch Pauldron on. Nice bit of lore. Salvation. Yeah, my dad says the same thing. He liked Salvation. I will probably watch that one at some point. I just haven't yet. That's the one with Christian Bale in it. I have heard good things about the movie. I've heard Salvation is the best Terminator movie after Terminator 2. Like, Terminator 1 is awesome. Terminator 2 is just a masterpiece, in my humble opinion. And then after Terminator 2, it just takes a shit for a while until you get to Salvation. But whatever. I guess not all of them are going to be... I think the problem with all the Terminator movies past Terminator 2 is that you can't really write an excuse to keep the story going when Terminator 2 ends with basically just a win for mankind. Like, Terminator 2 just ends like, oh hey, we prevented Judgment Day. Yay, victory for mankind. We're not gonna get fucked up. And then, like, how do you start Terminator 3? It's like, oh, Judgment Day was inevitable. It's like, okay, come the fuck on, man. Like, be real. be so fucking for real right now. But yeah, I don't care for it. So I never watched Terminator 3. I have no interest in watching Terminator 3. I probably never will watch that movie. I just do not care for it. I don't care for the idea that... I don't care for the idea that, like, Terminator 2's ending is just bullshit. After how good of an ending it was. But Salvation, from what I hear, Salvation just takes place during the Future War, whatever the hell it's called. Pretty sure it's the Future War. So I'll definitely give that one. I'll tell you what. After tomorrow, I got Friday off work, so I'll just fucking, I'll watch that either tomorrow night or Friday. Gives you an incentive to come back to the fucking stream and be like, hey, how you doing? How'd you like Salvation? And then I'll tell you all about it. Because I'm sure you value my opinion so highly. I mean, who wouldn't value my opinion? I, Papa Shadow, YouTube celebrity, allegedly good gamer. Heavy on the allegedly part. As in, I say I am, but everyone else seems to, disagree. I, for one, think everybody else is wrong. Because how could I be wrong? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll tell you another movie that I like that a lot of people seem to not like. The RoboCop 2014 movie. People seem to fucking hate that movie. I genuinely cannot tell you a single person that has watched that movie besides my father that likes that movie. I love it. I think it's better than the original RoboCop. And I like the original RoboCop. But I think RoboCop 2014 is way better. Oh, hey, a Space Marine. Hell yeah. Like, I do not like... Well, there's a lot of people that just like the first RoboCop, and then they think the rest of them suck. The lung reveal was cool. Yeah, that fucking scene was... Oh. I don't really wince at a lot of stuff in movies. I've watched movies like Saving Private Ryan ever since I was, 10 years old. So a lot of that stuff doesn't fuck with me. But, that scene... Oh, my God. When you see, all you are is just a couple organs, and then, just a hand... And, you see, all, oh my God, that scene was, oh. Even in the original RoboCop, it was not that gory. I did like the original RoboCop, though. I thought it was good, but, I thought the 2014 one was better. But, then again, they're also different. The first RoboCop is more of a story about, man versus machine, oh, make sure you don't become a machine, all that stuff. Whereas the, 2014 one was about a guy trying to stay with his family regardless of all I don't know, it was kind of the same. I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. It is kind of the same when you think about it. But point is, I like the 2014 movie better. I definitely think it was a lot more generic than the original RoboCop. The original had a lot more style. I agree with that 100%. Like, the original RoboCop, like, moved a lot better, whereas in the 2014 one, it just kind of looks like it could be any generic action movie. RoboCop 2 was written by Frank. I did not care for RoboCop 2. I didn't care for 2 or 3. I didn't hate it, but I probably won't watch him again. Oh, I'm going to say something that might get me crucified. I have never seen a single Lord of the Rings movie. Have not seen one. What? Oh yeah, I forgot I put that dude as a sniper. I keep meaning to sit down and watch the Lord of the Rings movies, but like, there's so fucking many of them, and they're so goddamn long. Because I know if you're gonna watch them, you gotta watch the director's cut, which adds like an hour to each movie. Fuck you. I just shot the grave of a fucking fallen space marine. I'm sure he'll forgive me. Worry not, brother. I killed like 17 heretics. I killed a lot more than 17 at this point. Hey, Alistair, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, hey, Cadian. I'm sure she's gonna last longer than 5. Where's your squad, woman? Okay, well, now you're... Well... F's in the chat for that bitch. Trans guy directed Lord of the Rings and R-rated Muppets years before that. Oh, hey, there's more Cadians. So that one bitch just want... See... Anybody watching this been in the military. That's why you understand you always take a fucking battle buddy wherever you go. Because shit like that happens. Unless you take a battle buddy and then, you know, you get murdered anyway. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Well, whatever. They're just guardsmen. We got more. Oh, I haven't found the fucking thing yet. Okay, I should probably start searching these bodies to stop sucking at everything I do in life. You! Oh, come on! Where the hell is this fucking Future Corps? I'm getting upset, chat. I'm about to start snotting and crying all over the damn place. You! There we go. Oh, you want to spawn in and teleport? Fuck you. Chaos Marines ain't shit. You are nothing compared to the Ultramarines. Bitches. Oh, hell no. Don't you fucking... You got a favorite chapter? Man, hang on. Take a guess what my favorite chapter would be. Ultramarines through and through. Absolutely love the Ultramarines. They are the best chapter. They are definitely... Oh my god. Not only are they my favorite, I would legitimately argue that they are the best chapter. Especially after reading so many of their books and like books about other chapters. It's like, wow, the Ultramarines are just way better than you in every way. And it's not just pure power-wise. Like, just the way they act, the way they run their shit. Yeah, the Ultramarines are my favorite. They probably, and they always will be. Like, they weren't my first favorite chapter. I think everybody's first favorite chapter is the Black Templars. It's either the Black Templars or the Blood Ravens or something. Hey, Kiro, welcome to the stream. Why is your name green? What the hell is that? That's weird. Probably because you come out so much, because you're awesome. Yeah, very much the Ultramarines. The spiritual lead. Yeah, Matt Ward is, yeah, that, I don't particularly mind the stuff he did. In fact, I think some of the stuff he wrote was not that, like, obviously, no, it's definitely, you know, bullshit. I don't, like, it's not really his power feats that bother me about Matt Ward. Like, I'll tell you this. I think the fact that fucking Calgar literally, like, rotated a Necron pylon and was beating the fuck out of Necrons on Damnos, like, that was just awesome. It's a little wanky, but, you know, fucking, it's definitely not the wildest thing a Space Marine has done. Whereas, like, it was more of the stuff where it's like, oh yeah, every chapter secretly wants to be a fucking Ultramarine. It's like, every fucking chapter wishes they were the Ultramarines. Every fucking chapter master wishes they were Marnius Calgar. It's like, okay, come on, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, the Flesh Terrors do not want to be Ultramarines. The Black Templars literally wipe their asses with the pages of the Codex. Like, they don't want to be the fucking Ultramarines. So it's not really his power scaling that bothered me. Like, oh yeah, Marnius Calgar killed Navatar of Cain. Okay, but everyone's killed Navatar of Cain. Chaos Sicarius killed a fucking Catanchar with a fucking with a vortex grenade. Okay, but so did Uriel Ventress. Like, Uriel Ventress and like 4 other Ultramarines killed killed the Shard of the Nightbringer in the Swords of Calth, and they didn't even take a single casualty. Like, well, technically 2 casualties, but no deaths. So, I mean, really, the power scaling is not the worst thing that's happened. It's just the fact that, like, oh, Marnius Calgar is a spiritual leech. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm saying that as somebody who glazes the Ultramarines like a motherfucker. I truly believe and will genuinely argue that the Ultramarines are the best chapter. But what Matt Ward did was fucking stupid. They got, like, I don't know. And I don't like it when the lore tries to say, like, oh, the Ultramarines are the best Space Marines. Like, no, that should... I don't think there should be. You know, obviously some chapters are better than others. Like, that's just, you know, that's just a given. The fucking Imperial Fists are gonna be miles better than, you know, the fucking Marines Errant or something like that. The Ultramarines would fucking stomp the Celestial Lions. The Black Templars would fucking shit on the Invaders. Like, that's just the way it is. But, like, it should never come out like, oh, yes, the Ultramarines are the best chapter ever. It's like, no. I want to argue that. I don't want that to be stated verbatim. That would be stupid. And I'm glad that that was retconned for the most part. But he gave us Trays in the Infinite, so the Ultra Wank evens out. I like Trays in the Infinite. I still need to read the Infinite and the Divine. Me and Regan are ghost hunters, but get that watch time. Oh, hell yeah, Kiro! When I'm done streaming here, I may join you guys for a little bit if you're still playing. I haven't played Phasmophobia in a while. Definitely like to get into that again. No one cares what the Iron Hands, yeah, but they've been super strong. Well, canonically, like in the lore, the Iron Hands are one of the strongest chapters. Which nobody talks about. Like, the Iron Hands are obscenely strong. Like, their whole thing is mechanized warfare. They replace a lot of their fucking organs with mechanical shit, so they're super hard to kill. Like, the Iron Hands in the lore are incredibly fucking powerful. And yet they get no lore. Like, think about this for a second. The newest Iron Hand model was a fucking dude being dead on the base of an Emperor's Children model. Like, can you imagine being a fucking Iron Hands fan? You know how pissed I would be? That's just messed up in all sorts of ways. Honestly, I like pretty much every chapter. Obviously, you know, I'll fuck with people. Like, oh, you're a Space Wolf fan, haha. But, you know, the Space Wolves are awesome. Oh, Dreadnought, hell yeah! Great missiles. Good missiles, guy. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sit back here and let you handle all that shit. Yeah, I've read basically every Ultramarines book. I think there's 4 books I have not read, not including Dark Imperium Trilogy. I've read the first Dark Imperium book. I have not read Plague Wars and Godblight, but I'm going to start that when I finish the Dawn of Fire series. I'm on Iron Kingdom now. I haven't started yet, but that's like the next book. I just finished Throne of Light, which Throne of Light was really fucking good. I really enjoyed that book. But, basically, every Ultramarine book I've read was, at worst, great. Like, the worst book I've read by the Ultramarines was probably Knights of Macragge. Oh, wait, no, there is... Oh, fuck, that Ultramarine's gonna die. Oh, no, he's fine. Well, anyway. The worst Ultramarines book I've read, like... Knights of Macragge, I'll tell you about the worst one in a second here, because if you've been to any of my streams before, you know which one I hate the most. Knights of Macragge, I did not care for too much. Oh, he's fucking dead, damn it. Alright, well, R.I.P. R.I.P. Nameless Ultramarine. I'm on Gaunt's Ghost at the moment. I want to read Gaunt's Ghost, but there's like 16 goddamn books. It's like, come on, man. You don't need 16 fucking books in your fucking series. I will get to them one day, it's just not today. I ain't gonna get to that one for a while. But I've read the entire Uriel Ventures series. I've read all of Chaos Sicarius' novels. The only ones I have not read yet are Calgar's Siege, Calgar's Fury, and the 2 Cassius novels, and the 2 last Dark Imperium books. But besides that, I've read basically every novel and every short story and a few codexes and like the Gathering Storm 3 book. Basically everything else that has to do with the Ultramarines I've read. Codexes, updated books like Gathering Storm 3, where it goes over like the actual moment that Gilman got up, which was fucking awesome. Isn't Unremembered Empire the hated one? I've heard the opposite. Everyone I've known that read Unremembered Empire fucking loves it. I have not read that one yet. I have not read a lot of Horus Heresy stuff. I've read a decent bit. I've read like the first couple Horus Heresy novels, but I haven't delved too deep into it. I'm finishing off 40k first, like all the main stuff in 40k. Like after I finish off Dark Imperium, I'm gonna read all the other stuff that doesn't have to do with Space Marines, like Watchers of the Throne, Eisenhorn, Beckwin, Ravener, all that stuff. My goal is for this year, before this year ends, I will have read basically every need-to-read 40k novel, and then all the 40k stuff I want to. And then next year, I'm going to read all the Horus Heresy and 30k shit. I've read a few 30k books, like I said, I've read the first couple Horus Heresy books, and I've read, I'm currently reading Valdor Birth of the Imperium, and this book is fucking phenomenal. Oh, so anyway, back to Ultramarines books I don't like. Knights of Macragge I thought sucked. Like, it wasn't horrible, but it was very disappointing. Like, I was really hoping that book would be a lot about Chaos' journey in the warp, but then, like, it didn't have really anything to do with fucking, Chaos Sicarius. Like, every chapter was just a bunch of guys jerking off, like, oh my god, Chaos Sicarius is awesome. But, like, it's just, every chapter is like, yeah, let's get every fucking crew member's point of view of all the bullshit that is happening, and then let's all talk about it for 5 fucking chapters. Oh, but then here's a cool 10-minute scene of Chaos Sicarius. It's like, get the fuck out of here. The book is called Knights of Macragge, not fucking retards on Deck 5. Like, come on. I don't want to hear about these crew people. I want to hear about the Ultramarines. Ugh. Oh, come on! I thought you weren't doing that, you bastard. Fucked up my aura. But even then, the Knights of Macragge pissed me off because the good parts were really good. But then the bad parts were fucking annoying. Brutal Cunning is good. Yeah, I want to read Brutal Cunning at some point. But even then, Knights of Macragge wasn't hateful. It was just a little, it was just annoying because I really wanted to get to the good parts. What the hell was the other one I did? Oh, The Killing Ground, the fourth Uriel Ventris book, I didn't really care for. I thought it's a filler novel. Like, it needs to fill up the space between the fucking third book and the fifth book. Which, the fifth Uriel Ventris novel, Courage and Honor, that is my favorite book I've ever read. That book is awesome. If you want to fall in love with the Ultramarines, read Courage and Honor. But you gotta read the first four Uriel Ventris books. Because a lot of stuff that's built up in the first four books is, like, concluded in the fifth book. Like, it all comes together. I fucking love the Uriel Ventris books, and I love Courage and Honor. That's the best one. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, fuck you, bitch. You ain't coming out with that fucking... You on your flying little Beyblade, bitch. But anyway, like I was saying, those are probably the two books, like, those are two books that I don't care for all that much. I probably won't read either of them again. But even then, they're not hateful. The only Ultramarines book that I think is bad, like legitimately bad, Blades of Damocles. That book was fucking terrible. That book is nothing but Tal fucking bullshit wank. And it just makes, not only does it make the Ultramarines look like assholes, it makes them look fucking stupid, like they've never fought anything before. But on top of that, it completely ruins Chaos Sicarius' character. Chaos Sicarius in, like, Fall of Damnos, in Assault on Blackreach, in the chapters Due, Veil of Darkness, and all those short stories, he very much, like, he's a bit arrogant, but at the end of the day, he very much cares about his men. He cares about their safety. He wants them to make it out, like, he often takes the hard shit for himself. And, like, does what he can to keep his men alive and get the job done. But then, like, he's a very good leader, and his men know he's a very good leader. And there's a lot of people like, oh, he's just arrogant, he cares about the glory. It's like, he really doesn't. Like, read some of the actual, like, I know the problem is, the Emperor's Text-to-Speech Device fucking series, that ruins a lot of people's, image of Chaos Sicarius. It gives them all the idea of, like, oh, Chaos just cares about the glory and fucking fuck everyone else and blah, blah, blah. But then, like, you actually read the Chaos Sicarius books, like, no, this guy is like, he's a good leader. He cares about the glory of the chapter, not himself. Which is different than, like, well, everybody's like, oh, he just cares about himself. He wants to make himself look good so he can be the next chapter master after Calgar. It's like, he really doesn't. Because one of his sergeants in Fall of Damnos brings that up. He goes, oh, you keep going like this, and you'll be able to replace Agamemnon as Calgar's second. And then the book literally says, like, Chaos Sicarius looks at him like he's almost offended. He goes, motherfucker, I serve the chapter. I don't give a fuck about, like, this is not for me. This is for the chapter. This is for Calgar. This is for humanity. It even says, like, yeah, I don't really care if this particular planet falls, but, like, if we don't stop these Necrons, the whole fucking galaxy's gonna fall and mankind's gonna get fucked up. That's why we do what we do. But that's the thing, like, I don't know. The Emperor's Text-to-Speech Device was awesome, but it definitely fucks up a lot of people's perception on what the lore is. It gives people an overly simplified example of, like, all the lore. And the stuff that, like, it does actually teach, it doesn't teach the full thing. Like, I can't tell you how many fucking people on Reddit I've seen, and, like, Twitter, to where, like, every time Chaos Sicarius is brought up, it's just constantly quoting text-to-speech and all that stuff. And yeah, TTS really did color people's perceptions of the Ultramarines. Still a fun show. Oh, I love text-to-speech. TTS is awesome. I still watch it. I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's unfortunate what happened. I'm not saying the show is bad or anything. It's amazing. I love that fucking show. But it definitely, like, it puts everything into the whole, oh, Kriegsmen just fight with shovels constantly. Like, it puts it into that category. So to where, like, it's like, oh, Kriegsmen, haha, shovel, haha. It's like, really? And the thing is, I don't think these fucking jokes are funny to begin with. I really don't think they are. It's kind of like on par with like the Space Wolf furry jokes. It's like, oh, you're a Space Wolf, oh, you're a furry. It's like, okay, come on. Get some new material. Oh, the Ultramarine Smurf, haha, whatever. And the thing I hate about Blades Damocles the most is that, like, you can't bitch about it, because then every faction, everybody that doesn't watch, or that doesn't like Space Marines, will just come up on you like, oh, you just don't like it because the Ultramarines lose and they get their ass kicked. Like, no. The Ultramarines get their ass kicked in Fall of Damnos pretty hard, and that book is fantastic. It's like, not every book needs to have the Space Marines winning. Like, it has nothing to do with, like, oh, my favorite fucking, well, obviously I don't like the fact that, you know, the Ultramarines get their ass kicked. I think it's fucking stupid because it just makes them look like, it makes them look stupid. The Necrons in Fall of Damnos, and by extension, Spear of Macragge, which is the short story that follows up Fall of Damnos, the Necrons are genuinely outplaying the Ultramarines at some points, and whenever they're not outplaying them, they're whittling them down. Because the Necrons, like, the book even states, like, look, the Necrons, every time we destroy a Necron, it can just fuck off and go teleport somewhere to repair itself. When we lose a Space Marine, that Space Marine is dead. Or, best case scenario, wounded. And we got a whole nother fucking problem. Because there was only, like, I don't think the entire second company went down. I think it was like 70 Marines went down. And followed by a tank column. And then, like, half the ground forces went down, and then like half the ground forces got killed, and like half the tank column died. So like it's like 50 Ultramarines died in Fall of Damnos and Spear of Macragge. So like it's a devastating fucking chapter. It's a devastating book. Well, it wasn't like 50 Ultramarines died. I think it was 50 casualties total. I think it was like 35 to 40 of them were dead, 10 or 15 wounded, something like that. What the fuck is up there? Oh, it's guardsmen. Well, they're dead. F's in the chat for these guardsmen. There you go. I'll try and make it quick for you. There we go. I got one. Ventress and Amusement Space. Yeah. They should have fucking left them on the Demon World. Like, that whole thing. That moment sucked. Because you feel for your Ventress. You, like, you kind of want these mutants to make it, but then, like, especially, like, at first the book kind of makes it out to, like, oh, when the mutants went crazy and started killing people, like, oh, they lost their minds or something like that. But then it's like, no, they got controlled. It wasn't even their fault what happened. So he's like, fuck. It's sad, especially after all the good they did in Dead Sky, Black Sun. Which, that fucking book, oh my god. Dead Sky, Black Sun is one of the only moments to make me gag. And for those of you that know, you know. Well, actually, I'll just tell you, because it's not even what you think it is. Obviously, you know, everybody's like, oh, the Demuncule bot's gross. Like, that's one thing. But Uriel Ventress, spoiler, by the way, if you don't want to be spoiled for the third Uriel Ventress book, you know, the book has been out for 20 fucking years. Leave the stream and then come back in like 2 minutes. This is your only warning. 10 seconds, I'm talking about it. Okay, for those of you that have read it, and for those of you that have not, but you're morbidly curious, there is a scene where Uriel Ventress gets shoved into a Demunculaba. And for those of you that don't know what a Demunculaba is, it is a poor young woman, maybe about 20 years old or so, or sometimes even younger, if I remember properly. They are given fucking steroids and like all sorts of shit to where like they grow way beyond what a human woman should grow to. And it's just fucking bad. Like, they are huge. Like, they're basically the size of a room. Because what happens is, they shove babies into these fucking Demunculaba. They shove them into their womb. And as a result, after a while of mixing with all the fluids and shit inside the woman, the baby basically becomes a Chaos Space Marine. Now, the failure rate is extremely high, but they just keep fucking throwing fucking babies inside these women, and the failure rate is low enough, and like they get enough Chaos Space Marines to warrant it. So it's basically a way of mass producing Chaos Marines. Well, Uriel Ventress gets shoved into one of these fucking things. I don't remember why exactly. I don't know if they were trying to kill him or make him into a Chaos Marine or whatever the fuck. But, you know, it's not a particularly good scene. Well, long story short, it vividly describes, like, his eyes are open and, like, the fluid is touching his eyes and stuff. And his mouth opens because he's struggling to breathe, and he gulps down mouthfuls of the birthing fluid inside the homunculus. So yeah, that fucking scene was just horrible, and yeah, I'm very like, I like that Sky Black Sun third Uriel Ventress book is fantastic. I am never reading that shit again. That book is like the only book to make me gag, and I've read Blood Meridian. I've read Blood Meridian, and this fucking book is worse than that, in my humble, correct opinion. Oh my god. I'll tell you what's cool though, but wasn't it Hansu? Yeah, it was Warsmith Hansu. And like, there were Renegade Space Marines that like, when they saw that, they're like, what the fuck? We gotta destroy this shit. Like, how bad do you gotta be to where other traitors of the Imperium are like, yeah, you gotta go? I'll tell you what, though. It's like 30 Renegade Space Marines from all sorts of different chapters. They're led by a Raven Guard captain. Well, a former Raven Guard captain. Well, Graham McNeil very clearly does not like these Renegade Space Marines because they die in some of the worst ways imaginable. And like, oh my god, like, they get captured like just by a very like fucked up mutated Chaos Space Marine that is so obscenely powerful that it's insane. Well, he kills like 10 of the fucking Renegade Marines in just a straight up fight. It's like 30v1. He kills like 10 and then it's like, hey, I'll just kill all of you or you can come with me. So they surrender. Well, these fucking Renegade Marines proceed to be like dissected while they're still alive. They proceed to be just mutilated, ripped apart, fucking like their bodies just disposed of. Basically, every like I don't even know how to explain some of the ways these guys die. Graham McNeil is fucking brutal. And I love his books. Graham McNeil is one of my favorite Black Library authors, but like, there are times where I'm reading, it's like, dude, you gotta chill. Oh, hey, it's a fucking bitch. Fuck you. Ugh. Yeah, the Killing Ground was good. I didn't really care for it all that much. I thought, like, it's a filler book. It wasn't bad, though. It's definitely worth the read. And I like a lot of the short stories. I liked, Consequences was really cool. Leviathan was cool. The only short story I didn't like was Do Eagles Still Circle the Mountain. I thought that book was kind of crap. It feels like that book is like half of what it should be. Like, it doesn't really make sense, because, like, it goes over, like, how the Third Company's assault on a bunch of orcs failed, but, like, you don't really catch up to what happened with the Third Company. Like, okay, did they all die? Which, obviously, you know, they didn't all die, because they're all still alive in current lore, but it's like, how did it fail? What the hell happened? Did they unite with the Third Company? What the fuck? And then it's just, it leads up to, the Swords of Calth book. Because it alludes to the fact that the Nightbringer is still alive, and then in Swords of Calth they go and kill it. So I don't know. I didn't care for Do Eagles Still Circle the Mountain. That was my least favorite Uriel Ventures short story. But even then, it wasn't horrible. But it's a short story. Really, what do you want? Yeah, I am... the next books I'm reading... Well, I have to read some on my Kindle because I read most of my books on Audible. But then there are others that aren't on Audible. Like the short stories, for example. Most of them are not on Audible. So I have to download Kindle for that. So I buy them off Amazon. They're available on my iPhone. And I scroll through them like that. And for the most part, that works. But the problem is, there's 2 fucking Calgar novels that are like as long as like some of the books I read. They're like 10 hours long. So I gotta sit there on my phone scrolling for 10 goddamn hours. Like, come on, man. And there's the 2 Cassius novels, but from what I know, those are significantly shorter. So I'll probably knock those out first, and then I will read the Calgar's Fury and Calgar's Siege. I don't know if that Calgar series by Marvel is any good. From what I've heard, everyone either loves it or they fucking hate it. Like, I've heard I've read most of it. Honestly, I just use Google Images to kind of piece together the story. Because you could literally just do that if you type it in on Google. But I will buy it. For everything I've seen, I liked. Excuse me. But I've heard some people that go like, "Oh, if you fucking take that if you take that book seriously, you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan." It's like, okay, shut the fuck up. Hey, Rappa, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I feel like I've seen you here before. If so, welcome back. If this is your first time, you know, subscribe. That's not an option, that's a threat. You do that or I will find you, and I will cry right in front of you. It'll be very uncomfortable for you. See another grown man snotting and crying all over the place, throwing a whole temper tantrum. Oh, don't you fucking try that shit on me, bitch. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to read the Calgar books, because I love Calgar. Every fucking scene in every book he's in, he absolutely steals the scene. He's awesome. So I'm looking forward to reading 2 whole novels about him. They're like, and from what I hear, Calgar's Siege and Calgar's Fury are just so fucking good. Last stream, lol. Okay, I knew I've seen you around here before. Good, well, welcome back. That means you like Papa Shadow so much you came back for seconds. Which, not that I'm surprised. Who doesn't want some of this absolutely amazing guy that I am? You ain't calling shit, boy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the 2 Calgar books and then the Marvel comic book. Like, I'll actually read the whole damn thing in order. I know basically the lore. Like, I know that's one where people got pissed because he kills a Lord of Skulls. He climbs up top he climbs on top of a Lord of Skulls and he fucking rips its head off and shoots down its throat hole, which is fucking awesome. But it's like, you read that, and it's like, how the hell do you get up there? But yeah, people got pissed. Like, oh, Calgar's getting too insane. He's too powerful. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't think it's a matter of Calgar's overpowered. I think it's just a matter of, like, more chapter masters need to get the attention that Calgar gets. Because I definitely agree that, and I say this as, like, an Ultramarine Glazer. Like, they're my favorite fucking chapter. They get way too much attention. And not all the time, and sometimes it's for the worst. I heard there was going to be a Gilman book with Necrons in it. Oh yeah, Dawn of Fire, The Silent King. That comes out, that's the 9th and last Dawn of Fire book. That comes out next month. I'm so fucking excited for that. I'm hoping it's good. I think Guy Haley is writing that too, so it ought to be good. I have not read anything by Guy Haley that was less than amazing. He wrote Avenging Sun, and that book was fucking awesome. He wrote Devastation of Baal, Dante. Actually, here, I'll look that up in a second here when this fucking mission is done. But yeah, Dawn of Fire, Silent King. It comes out, I think it actually does come out next month. So I'm going to finish the Dawn of Fire series before then. I'm going to fucking power through these last few books. Well, actually, I'm skipping 2. I'm skipping Martyr's Tomb and Sea of Souls. I've heard that those 2 are basically just side quests and they're really not all that good. Sea of Souls I heard was okay because it's written by Chris Wright, and you know Chris Wright really doesn't write bad shit. But it's not really needed. I'll probably go back to that at some point, but I'm basically going from Iron Kingdom straight to Hand of Abaddon. And then I'm going to read Dark Imperium. Seems cool, but I haven't read a single Warhammer book. They're good, but you definitely gotta be picky about what you read. If you want, fucking join my Discord. I'll fucking, if you're not already in there, I'll tell you all about what kind of books you should read and how you can get easy access to them. It's a lot of fun to get into, but you gotta do it right. Because certain books, if you get into them, if you read them, certain books are terrible starting points. Like, there's a lot of books that depend on you already knowing what you're reading about. But then there are other books that are like, okay, you don't really need to have a lot of knowledge to know what you're reading about. Like, the Gaunt's Ghost series is pretty good. If you don't know 40k at all, from what I've heard, I've only think I've read the first one. But, apparently that fucking series is really good. I know the Caiaphas Cain series is pretty popular for newcomers. Hell's Reach is a very popular first book. The Uriel Ventress books, obviously. But it's up to you. Best suggestion I could give to you, if you want to read a 40k book. Oh, excuse me. If you want to read a 40k book, the best suggestion I can give to you, do a little bit of research on the lore. Find out what faction you're, interested in. And then from there, find out their books, and then just, go from there. It's like, oh, hey, I like the Black Templars. I think their look is cool. Okay, Hell's Reach. That's your starting point. Oh, I like the Imperial Guard. Okay, Caiaphas Cain, Gaunt's Ghost, some of the Cadian books, Death Court of Krieg shit. Alright, now let's look up this Silent King book while I've got a second here. Dawn of Fire, Silent King. Yep, written by Guy Haley, so this will be good. The final installment of the Warhammer 40,000 Mega Series, Dawn of Fire. Yeah, no fucking kidding, Mega Series. That fucking book is... What the fuck? April 22nd? What the fuck? Was it delayed or something? It said it was going to be in April 22nd, but now it's saying July 15th. Holy shit, I really got to get through these last few books then. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, it's written by Guy Haley, so that book ought to be fantastic. Are you going to get a new Twitch drop? They have the Mark 8, plus some other ones. Also, I like Necrons. Okay. Infinite and the Divine. That's a really good Necron book. That's a lot of people consider that. A lot of people I know that aren't even Necron fans consider the Infinite and the Divine the best book, like one of the best Warhammer books. And they don't even like Necron, so that should tell you how good it is. Also, the Twice Dead King series. That's another one. And am I going to get new Twitch drops? I've already got the helmet, and I don't really care for the chainsword or the pulp pistol skin, so I probably won't. Plus, the helmet looks like shit. Like, they really fucked up the Firstborn helmets in this game. Let me pull this up real quick. Here, let me just put on some... Fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Here, Ultramarines colors... Put that shit on. Let me show you this. So, where the hell is it? Here we go. See, this helmet looks like shit. This looks like they completely fucked the design up. It looks like a dog face. Look, like, the eyes are far apart. Like, everything about it just looks bad. Whereas this is the modded version. That's what it should look like. Like, look at the difference. The eyes are too far apart here. The whole helmet's kind of like... The face looks a little more fat. Whereas in this helmet, the eyes are a lot better. And like, these helmet... Well, yeah. Did they adjust that or something? I thought the eyes were a little closer. But yeah, like... The Corvus helmet they did right. This is the modified Corvus helmet. But like, the Corvus helmet they did really good on in this game. But then they really fucked up the... They fucked up the Mark 8 helmet and the Mark 7. Well, Mark 8. Well, it is the Mark 8. It's not the Mark 7. This is Mark 7. But yeah, like, my problem is, like, this helmet looks a lot more menacing. Like, this is a lot more intimidating. This is a lot scarier, whereas this looks stupid. That looks a lot more military. Like, that's a lot, I don't know. That's a lot better. Whereas, I don't care for the fucking one they put in the game. Alright, let me get my fucking... There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed with how crappy the helmet is. But, whatever. Let's see here. Wow, that's terrible. What the fuck? Why do they do this? I don't understand. Oh, there we go. The block one's pretty good. I don't understand why they gotta make certain weapons bad, like, just terrible. Like, why is that one so fucking slow? Like, I get it has 17 strength, but come on, man. That's not... That sucks. Oh, fuck. I wish... Oh, shit. Okay, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. I'm gonna use... You know what? We're gonna have some fucking fun with this last mission. I'm gonna play one more because I do have work in the morning, so I can't stream too long tonight. We're gonna play Assault Bolter, we're gonna play Flamethrower, and we're gonna play Thunderhammer, because fuck it! Thunderhammer is so cool, but it's so ass. Like, yeah, seriously. It's a fucking shame, really. Alright. Alright. Hive Tyrant, let's go. I assure you, it is 100% lore accurate that a fucking what the hell? Where's my fucking faceplate? Hey! My faceplate, you son of a bitch! Oh, there it is. Why is it there but not... What? Oh, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset if they fuck me like this. Don't you dare fuck me, game. I don't want you to fuck me. Space Marine 1's Thunderhammer is fucking awesome, though. Playing... Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Fucking body forgot how to breathe for a second. Space Marine 1's Thunderhammer is fucking amazing. It's so much fun. Alright. I assure you, it is 100% accurate for a fucking veteran sergeant to go into battle with a flamethrower, a thunderhammer, and a stormbolter. I assure you. I love that the fucking stormbolter in this game is literally just two auto bolt rifles, like, taped together. That's all it is. It fires exactly the same. But then again, that's what a stormbolter is in the lore too, huh? It's just two bolters. With a fucking drum mag. Bam! Bam! Fuck you. Let's get Criterions. I want to light him up with a flamethrower. Oh, yeah! Come on, son! Oh, you bitches! Oh, these bots are some... Oh, I didn't even kill a single one. I didn't get a single kill marker. These bots are some bitches. Oh, that's fucked up, dude. That ain't even right. That just upsets me greatly. Lightning, yeah, lightning calls would be fucking sick. But they gotta do them right, though. Lightning calls aren't fucking cool if they're like the Power Sword, where it takes 8,000 hits to kill one Tyranid warrior. I love this game, how it triggers all the fucking Tyranid fans. Like, actually, the Tyranid warriors are far superior to Space Marines. Like, okay, yeah, go read a book. Go read literally any of the fucking 40k books where Space Marines are fighting Tyranids. Space Marines fucking cleave through Tyranids, or Tyranid warriors. This game very much upsets that. Now, I do agree. Like, a Space Marine is not taking on 10 Tyranid warriors at the same time. I agree. It is a little much, but, like, I love it. It's like, oh no, a Space Marine can't take on even one Tyranid warrior. It's like, what the fuck are you smoking? That is some serious bug copium. And this, kids, is why we like mods. The Little Shepherds use sonic weapons, or was that Emperor's? I think that was just Emperor's Children. I have never seen any cases of Loyalists using sonic weaponry. Whereas the Emperor's Children have the Noise Marines. I'll tell you what, the greatest tragedy of Warhammer was when the Noise Marines went from being fucking rock gods to being fucking just sonic weaponry motherfuckers. You know how much cooler the Emperor's Children would be if they killed you with a sick guitar solo instead of, you know, just blowing out your eardrums? Oh my god, everybody would like the Emperor's Children. But instead, you get made fun of if you like the Emperor's Children. It's like, oh, you like the Emperor's Children? Like, if somebody tells you they like Ultramarines, you're like, oh, you like, like, I love Ultramarines. You know how many fucking people are like, oh, well, you like Ultramarines, that basic bitch? You like Space Wolves, it's like, haha, furry, haha. You like Imperial... Damn. You like Imperial Fist, it's all like, haha, go build a wall, loser. You like Emperor's Children, people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, oh, you like them? Why? You fucking sex offender. Word bearers are another one. Like, you tell somebody you like word bearers, it's like, why? Like, you have to ironically like word bearers. You can't, like, if you go up to word bearers, it's like, yeah, I like the word bearers. They're just comically evil. They're cartoon villains. They're just comically evil and just funny. So, okay, yeah, okay. Whereas you're like, oh my god, the word bearers are my favorite faction. You're like, what the fuck do you mean? They're your favorite? Like, for real? That's like, fucking, my friend, her favorite chapter is fucking Marines of Malevolence. Like, really? You chose that faction on purpose? Cruz, if you're watching this, don't kill me. Runs her own fucking Marines Malevolent Discord server. She advertises on Reddit, and I love making fun of her for the fact that she picks the worst chapter in the Imperium. I love, like, all the lore. It's like, oh, well, you know, the Marines Malevolent, you know, for all their faults in killing civilians, they're actually really good at killing Xenos the heretics. Like, everyone in the Imperium says so. Like, oh, no shit? They're good at killing shit? You mean like every chapter has ever existed? No! What a surprise. The Space Marine is good at killing shit. The Ultramarines are really good at killing shit. You know what the Ultramarines don't do? They don't bomb refugee camps, you fucking terrorists. No, but They're just good at their job. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I guess every other chapter, just all 1,000 other chapters just suck, I guess. They just can't kill a single fucking thing. So the Marines Malevolent need to exist. It's good. It's awesome to make fun of them, because they have, like, no lore. The only lore they get is just like, oh yeah, the Marines Malevolent went here, and they killed a bunch of civilians, and they did this dicky thing, and then they left. Favorite Heretic chapter? Iron Warriors 100%. They are the only, I say again, the Iron Warriors are the only traitor Marines to have a good reason to betray the Emperor. And I will say that shit any breakfast of the fucking week. Oh shit, 2 Ultramarines. What's up, boys? What's up, fellas? You guys keep kicking ass here. There's a Dreadnought in the other room. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, no, I ain't leaving a fucking Ravener with fucking bitches. Where the hell's that Ravener at? Oh, he's dead! The fucking Dreadnought! Alright, well, you guys might want to get the fuck out of here, because this whole building's about to blow, so, you know. Good fighting alongside you, brothers. Have a good day. See ya. Good job kicking all that ass. One chapter I wish got more lore is the Steel Confessors. There's a lot of chapters I wish got more lore. Oh, speaking of bad Ultramarines book, there's one more. Leviathan. That book literally breaks... It's like Blade's Damocles. It quite literally breaks the lore so badly that it's not even canon anymore. Leviathan just full-on breaks lore. And for those of you that have not read it, number one, don't read it. It's fucking terrible. But that's what it's like Indominus. It's trying to fucking it's just trying to use all the new units in a book to make. What the fuck is there a Dreadnought? Well, excuse me. I may do get another bottle of water after this. But the Leviathan book basically makes to where half of the Ultramarines half of the Ultramarines first company. So you know, the most experienced fucking warriors in your chapter. These guys are hundreds upon hundreds of years old. That's your first company. It made it to where half of these guys were just pulling garrison duty on some random planet. Why? I have no idea. The planet was important because the author said so. That's basically what that boils down to. Well, throughout the book, these guys basically... It's like, oh, the Ultramarines don't know how to fight the hive mind. It's like, are you kidding me? The Ultramarines, in particular, have beef with the Tyranids. Like, the Ultramarines are quite literally the best chapter for fighting Tyranids. Like, you ironically picked the worst fucking chapter to do this with. And then, basically all 50 of the Ultramarines first company Marines die. When, supposedly, to official lore, the Ultramarines first company is off crusading. So they're not pulling garrison duty on a random fuck-off planet. And then they show, oh yeah, the most experienced fucking members of this chapter don't know how to fight Tyranid. It's like, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that book breaks fucking lore. So yeah, Leviathan is... And the thing is, Leviathan could so easily be canon if it was literally any other chapter. Nova Marines 4th Company. Suddenly Leviathan's alright. It's, you know, not the best book I ever read. But, suddenly Leviathan is not violating the fucking lore. But you chose one of the most experienced chapters and one of the most experienced companies to be ignorant to the fucking Tyranids. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. That book pissed me off with how bad it was. That and Blades of Damocles are definitely the two worst Ultramarines books, because they just flat out break Ultramarine lore. Fucking Blades of Damocles. the author tries to justify it. It's like, oh, the Ultramarines are getting their ass kicked because the new Tau battle suits have fucking, or have better weapons. It's like, okay, but they're still not using, like, they're using the same tactics despite the fact that blah, 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 whatever. I don't know. The Tau seem to adjust the Ultramarines constantly, but the Ultramarines, you know, the chapter known for being adaptable and, like, impossible to beat and all that stuff because of how logistic and, like, adaptive they are to every kind of warfare. Like, the strength of the Ultramarines is the fact that they can literally do everything. And they can change their entire fighting style in the blink of an eye.
The target is still struggling under that wreckage.
We all know the Lamenters can solo the Ultramarines. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. All 3 Lamenters that are still alive in the current setting. Yeah. I actually like the Lamenters. I'm hoping... That's the whole thing with the cursed lore, like their gimmick. Oh, they just get fucked every opportunity. I'm hoping they get some, like, actual lore soon. That isn't just them getting absolutely fucking manhandled. It'd kind of be funny, though, if, like, every fucking W rage bait. You want to talk about rage bait, son? Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about that fucking comment you left a few... let's see. 3 messages ago. Or 2 whatever. I can't do math. I'm tired. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night. I got work in 6 hours, dude. Fucking, I need to go to sleep. And yeah, I'm staying up and stream. I'm grinding, son. That's all I do is I grind. I grind on YouTube. I grind on Patreon. I grind on dudes. Wait a minute. Pause. Hey, another Ultramarine. What's up, boy? Alright, you just have fun chilling here, I guess. I don't know why your jetpack's white, but, you know.
Stay close and sharp.
I love the way I customize my heavy. When you have these guys as bots, it's fucking awesome. I try to keep my guys being as, like, lore accurate. So it's like, that would be like what a company veteran looks like. Same with like that guy. Guy that served in the Death Watch, customized his armor a little bit. I think that stuff's awesome. It's one thing I wish this game did a little bit better. I wish they customized the fucking individual Marines more. Like, the Ultramarine 2nd Company has a lot of named characters that are hundreds of years old that are still alive in the current setting. Because even in Knights of Macragge, when, like, they were lost in the warp, they really didn't kill off a lot of named characters. Like, yeah, a bunch of them died, but, like, it really wasn't, like, that much. Like, I was kind of expecting the entire 2nd Company to be wiped out, but it was like, it was only like, I think, like, what, 50 Ultramarines of the 2nd Company and then, like, 50 Primaris Marines in Ultramarine colors. Because they even said, like, yeah, half the 2nd Company wasn't even on the fucking battle bars. They were on different ships. I just fucked that dude up! Opinion on orcs? Oh, I love orcs. I love killing orcs. I love reading about them. That fucking game, Shoes, Blood, and Teeth. I love playing a game with my dad. It's awesome. Is Thiel still... Oh, no. Thiel is a Horus Heresy character. That guy is... He's been dead for 10,000 years. He's dead by default. He was a really cool character in No Fear. He's the guy that's like, oh yeah, sir, there was no chain of command, so I made a chain of command. But no, for like guys in the second company that are still alive, like veteran Sergeant Dacius, Scipio Voralanus, Prax Sorminorian died in Knights of McCrag. He died like right in the beginning. Rest his soul. I love that dude. Iolus Fenian, Charon or whatever his name is. The Titan Slayers are still alive. A few dudes from Scipio's squad, the Thunderbolts, are still alive. Iolus Fenian's squad is literally called the Immortals because they haven't taken a casualty for like 200 years in the lore. So that fucking, a few of the... I'm pretty sure they lost that title during the Knights of McCrag book. Like, I'm sure a couple of them died. I don't remember, like, verbatim if any of them died. I don't think it was mentioned. But, like, just by default, I think, like, you know, we probably lost a couple. But, like, majority of that squad's still alive. So, like, that's the cool thing. When you're playing, like, this game, and, like, so, and you're looking around all the other Ultramarines, it's like, these guys are running around somewhere. Like, Sergeant Iolus Fenian is among these Ultramarines. Sergeant Scipio Voralanus is among these guys. The Thunderbolts are around here. So I was really kind of hoping they would do more with, like... Because every Ultramarine is just a basic intercessor. Whereas, like, in the lore, like, these guys look like they were just Primaris Marines that were just painted in Ultramarine colors. Whereas, like, in the lore, the majority of the second company is Firstborn that became Primaris. So, obviously, you know, you can't expect this game to do everything, right? This game is fantastic for what it is. But it's a bunch of small details, like when you know the lore, it's like, oh man, you kind of missed out on a few things. But it's not really a big deal. I'm just bitching for the sake of bitching. But yeah, like every Ultramarine just being the same intercessor model is not really accurate for the second company. These guys would have some serious drip. The second company is, like, in the lore known as, like, the most experienced members of the company that aren't first company. Obviously, first company is, you know, those guys are hundreds upon hundreds of years old. 200 is young for a first company Marine. But, with that being said, like, there are still plenty of guys in the second company that are centuries old that are really badass. I quite enjoy the Ultramarine second company books. I think the fourth company books are better as a whole. It's cool listening to the fucking dialogue in this game. Oh man, yeah, this game is fucking awesome. But anyway, like I was saying, I think the fourth company books are better. Well, they're different styles. The Ultramarines fourth company books are like, it's like watching Saving Private Ryan, whereas like the Chaos Sicarius books and like reading the second company is like the Expendables. Like reading Courage and Honor. The Ultramarines fight the Tau. And, like, that's another reason why I hate Blades Damocles. It's Ultramarines versus the Tau. Graham McNeil does Ultramarines versus Tau a million times better than the fucking, than Phil Kelly does. Phil Kelly is a Tau author, and he makes the Tau suck dick. Graham McNeil is a Space Marine author, specifically an Ultramarines author, and he makes the Tau likable. How bad of an author do you gotta be to where people don't even like the faction that you primarily write for? Whereas somebody who doesn't even write for the fucking Tau makes your faction actually cool. But anyway, like I was saying. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's like... The Chaos Sicarius books are like... it's like watching the Expendables. Like, the Real Ventress books, Courage and Honor. It's like, oh, we gotta formulate tactics and outthink our opponents and such. And in the Chaos Sicarius books, Assault on Blackreach, like the first scene of the book is just Chaos Sicarius walking into the fucking room, and he goes, "Alright, listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bomb the planet from orbit, And while we're fucking bombing the planet from orbit, we're gonna drop in on drop pods and kick their fucking ass. And then they do it, and it works. And you wonder how many Ultramarines they lose during this assault? They lose one guy. And even then, that was only because of some fucking terrible luck. Highly recommend Assault on Blackreach. It's a pretty short novel, but it's really good. I loved Assault on Blackreach. Yeah, Gav Thorpe doesn't really write good books. He doesn't write hateful stuff, but like, so I have not read anything particularly good by him. He wrote that fucking Indominus book, and I didn't really care for that one. I thought that it was an okay Ultramarines book. It wasn't really about the Ultramarines, though. It was about, like, Primaris Marines in Ultramarine colors, because whatever. But it was still cool. I enjoyed Indominus. That's probably the best Gav Thorpe book I've read so far. But he wrote the third Dawn of Fire book. He wrote Wolf Time, and that book is not good. Every fucking Space Wolf fan I know that has read the Wolf Time fucking hates it. I don't know a single person that likes the Wolf Time. I like it for the wrong reasons. I like it because the Space Wolves are such irrational douchebags that, like, I kind of want to keep reading it just to see how bad they get. Like, that book is basically just like... I farted, by the way. I don't know if the mic picked that up. You heard a little brrr in the background? That's probably what that was. But anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, the Space Wolves are pissed off that Gilman is the Primarch that came back. So, like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Lehman Russ said he'll come back during the Wolf Time, which is our final battle. So our idea is to get to have Gilman not be the only Primarch to come back and have fucking Lehman Russ come back. We're gonna kill ourselves. Then Lehman Russ will come back. We're going to initiate the Wolf Time. And the book is kind of awesome because everybody that isn't a Space Wolf is like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, fucking, there's an Ultramarines lieutenant that is trying to talk to Logan Grimnar about accepting the Primaris reinforcements. And Logan Grimnar is just like, no, we cannot accept it because, fucking, he's like, oh yeah, typical Ultramarine. Your Primarch wanted to control the galaxy all those years ago and he couldn't. So now he tries this, he bribes us for reinforcements. And the Ultramarine just goes, dude, the galaxy's on fucking fire. Like, shut the fuck up, take the goddamn Primaris Marines and go do something, you assholes. And just, it's like, the fucking guy's like, out of the sake of my honor, I cannot do it. My chapter must go kill itself. And the Ultramarine lieutenant just basically goes, you guys are all fucking idiots. And then he just leaves, and then Gilman comes in. Like I said, I like The Wolf Time for all the wrong reasons. That book is not good, but it's entertaining. But yeah, I've not read anything by Gav Thorpe that was, like, exceptional. Like, The Wolf Time was probably my favorite thing I've read by him because it was entertaining for all the wrong reasons. And Indominus was cool, I enjoyed it, but I probably won't read it again. Nothing really significant happened in it. Next stream, you should switch to Lamenters, please. You know what? Just for you, I'll switch to Lamenters. But then I'm also going to put it on absolute difficulty, so it'll be lore accurate. So far, my favorite fucking author from 40K is Graham McNeil. Because he's the only one that I've read, like, consistent novels by. I've read a few, like, Steve Parker wrote Rinceworld, and Rinceworld was fantastic. Traitor's Gorge fucks the whole goddamn thing up. Because Rinceworld ends, it's like, oh yeah, 300 Crimson Fists are alive. The chapter will live on. They drove the orcs back. And then Rinceworld is like, oh yeah, Traitor's Gorge is like, was written years later. It's like, oh yeah, so the orcs are actually still here, and it's not 300 Crimson Fists that are alive. It's actually less than 100, and, you know, everything sucks. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You ruined a perfectly good fucking book. But yeah, Rinceworld had a crappy ending anyway. The fucking orc got away at the end. It's like Pedro Cantor beats his fucking ass, and he pulls a fucking Saturday morning cartoon villain escape. He's like, "You'll never get me, Pedro Cantor!" And there's been literally no updates on the fucking war boss since then. So it's not even like there's a sequel where fucking Pedro Cantor wins. It's just like, oh yeah, get blue ball at the end. It's like, dude, fuck you. All this fucking atrocities and shit this fucking orc committed during the goddamn book, and you're gonna fucking, like, and you're gonna, like, have that not, like, be resolved and get revenge? Fuck off. Dan Abnett's just fucking the GOAT, dude. Dan Abnett does not write bad books. I'm under that impression. I have not read anything by Dan Abnett that was less than, the worst thing I've read by Dan Abnett, and I don't even remember which one I thought this about. Like, you read it, it's just like, that was alright. Also, somehow C.S. Godot is more hated than Matt Ward. I have no idea who that is. Matt Ward I know because he's fucking infamous in the Ultramarines community. Like, if you're an Ultramarine fan, you are gonna hear about Matt Ward. It's like, it's inevitable. So go, fuck, like, I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I hate more than, like, all that stuff, like, people need to shut the fuck up about Matt Ward. I'm gonna be honest. Like, people gotta shut the fuck up about it. Like, people are still mad about that as if it's all, like, new lore. It's like, he hasn't been involved in Black Library in a very long time. He hasn't written the Codex in a very long time. All that shit is very old. People gotta get the fuck over it. And plus, Matt Ward did do plenty of good. But, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a stupid YouTuber. Yeah, Chris Wright is really good as an author. Graham McNeil is awesome. Graham McNeil, I've found, a lot of people don't like his books. Like, people seem to either love Graham McNeil or fucking hate him. I love Graham McNeil. I think his books are awesome. Aaron Dembski-Bowden is obviously awesome. He does TV and his own books now. So, yeah, fucking... People have, like, yeah, like I said, Matt Ward hasn't been involved with the saying in such a long time. It's like, people gotta get the fuck over it. But, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a stupid YouTuber. I'm a stupid YouTuber who's right about everything, and I'm just awesome, you know? That's just the way it is. Nick Kine is good. Well, he wrote the Chaos Sicarius books, except for Blades Damocles. That was Phil Kelly, and he fucked that book. I consider that book nothing more than Tau propaganda. That book is fucking Phil Kelly could take a propaganda at my fucking ballsack. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, he did not. Yeah, that book was terrible. But Nick Kime, his books are nowhere near as good as Graham McNeil. I like his books. I like Assault on Blackreach, Fall of Damnos, Veil of Dark, like all the Chaos Sicarius stuff. And he wrote Iron Kingdom, which is the 5th Dawn of Fire book, which I'm going to start probably tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to reading that. But he has written Knights of Macragge, which was kind of a stinker, and he wrote one other book that I didn't care for. What else was it? Let me check my listen history on Audible, see what it was, because there was one other thing he wrote that I didn't really care for. Let's see here. He wrote Knights of Macragge. No, I think Knights of Macragge was the only one by him I didn't like. And even then, Knights of Macragge wasn't bad, it just wasn't all that good. Knights of Macragge should have been about the fucking the second Battle of Dandos. That's what it should have been. That fucking book had the issue of being, like, it was trying to fill the gap in between Fall of Damnos and all the short stories that followed and Dark Imperium. It's like, oh, this is what happened to Chaos Sicarius while he was lost in the war. But it's like, okay, but that could have been a short story. Like, I don't, like, or make a 4th novel or some shit. But, like, Knights of Macragge should have been about the second Battle of Damnos, where they go back to Damnos and they win the war. But, like, that lore was just glossed over in the fucking book. Like, even in Knights of Macragge, it's like, oh yeah, remember that time you won the second Battle of Damnos and killed a Catan shard with a void grenade? It's like, I want to read that! I don't want to hear about it! Show it to me! You fucking dicks! Nick Kime seems to have, like, he seems to be the one that wastes the most potential. That's my opinion on him. He's the only one where I would read a book by him and be like, I kind of wanted more. Leagues of Votann still get nothing. Yeah, the Leagues of Votann just got announced and then, like, nothing else happened after that. But, oh well. Good thing I'm not a fucking squat fan. I'm an Ultramarine fan, so I'm always eating good. Oh, shit. Yeah, so far, Graham McNeil's my favorite author. Graham McNeil, Dan Abnett, and Aaron Dembski-Bowden are basically the best ones. Nick Kime, and Guy Haley. Nick Kime, I would say, is the honorable mention, because he does write some stinkers. But he's still good enough to where I like him. Oh yeah, James Swallow is another good one. He wrote a cool Splinter Cell book, Firewall, I think, where it's Sam Fisher and his daughter. I'm going to read that soon. I'm going to take a break from 40K books and read that shit, because I love Splinter Cell. In fact, I'll tell you this. Who else here would like to see me fucking play through the original Splinter Cell games on stream? I think that'd be fun. I have not read anything by Sandy Mitchell yet. Let's see here. And obviously there are good one-offers. Mark Collins, I think he wrote whoever the hell wrote that fucking Helbrecht book, Helbrecht Knight of the Throne, that book was fucking fantastic. Yeah, oh, Chris Raitt, he's another good one. Yeah, who the hell, John French is good. Mark Collins, yeah, I got it right. Mark Collins, he writes good stuff. Oh my god. Double Agent was the best Splinter Cell. That's the first time I've heard somebody say Double Agent was the best Splinter Cell. I've heard Chaos Theory is usually like the agreed upon, that everybody's like, oh, Chaos Theory is the best one. My dad and I think Blacklist is the best one. Blacklist is just fucking awesome. Conviction was good, but, you know, it really wasn't a Splinter Cell game. It was kind of just an action shooter drama thing. It was really good, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't Splinter Cell. But I've actually never played the original Splinter Cell games. I've only ever played Double Agent, I've played Conviction, and I've played Blacklist. Favorite Warhammer game? Space Marine 2. There are definitely some good Warhammer games. Battle Sector I love. I did a lore-accurate run on Battle Sector, which means I beat the entire campaign without losing a single Space Marine. You know, a fuck little Sisters of Battle died, but, you know, that's, you know, the few levels that involve them, it's basically impossible to play the game without losing a few of them. But yeah, I went through the entire game without losing a single fucking Blood Angel. And I don't mean like a squad. Like, oh, you didn't lose a single squad. Like, no. I did not lose a single Marine. Which is actually a lot easier to do than you'd think it would be. I have never played Dawn of War. I've never played... And I own a PC now, so I probably should get these games at some point. Space Marine 1, Space Marine 2. Those are my two favorite. Battle Sector is really good. Shooter's Blood and Teeth, I love. Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting one more. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I haven't played any of the Dawn of War games. Let's see here. Let me pull up my fucking thing, Z to A. Warhammer. Oh, yeah! Oh, well, actually, no, I'm forgetting two here. Bolt Gun and Inquisitor Martyr. Both of them are fucking fantastic. I love them. Yeah, Space Marine 2, and then, yeah, Space Marine 2, Space Marine 1, Bolt Gun, Inquisitor Martyr, Shooter's Blood and Teeth, Battle Sector. Those are probably my top 5 favorite. I've never played Rogue Trader either. I'm not a fan of top-down strategy games, which is funny that I love fucking Battle Sector so much. I probably will try Road Trader at some point, but I kind of have no interest in it right now. I don't know. I played a few of the old 40k games when I was a kid. I played Kill Team, which is a top-down shooter. That was pretty fun. But I wouldn't say it's a favorite. Oh, Space Hulk Deathwing was pretty good as well. It's not the best thing I ever played. It's honestly a little disappointing. But it was good enough to where I enjoyed it. I beat the campaign. I probably won't ever play it again. Alright guys, it's 10:30. I would like to stream more. Honestly, I would keep streaming if I didn't have work in the morning. But, you know, I can't be a full-time YouTuber yet. If you want to change that, go watch my damn videos. Give me some watch time. Fucking, 4,000 hours to get monetized. And I can start having ads on my videos and shit. I'll start making money. Because I've already got, because of my amazing fucking patrons. I absolutely love my patrons. And I can take donations through YouTube Live. So that's good. So I have 3 separate incomes right now. But until I start getting ad revenue, I gotta fucking go lift heavy-ass boxes in a warehouse for 8 hours a day. Alright. Join the Discord if you have not already. The link to it is in the my channel, or is in the description of all of my videos, or pinned comment, wherever the fuck. Come join the Discord. I would love to chat with you guys some more there. That's where I'm most active. Subscribe if you aren't already. 4,000 hours ass I've tried YouTube for. I'm currently over